I don't know, man. What are y'all feeling on the new Starfox game, man? So Tails teamed up with the Teen Titans and Brother Blood referred to Tails as Titan Tails. Okay, so that's it. I mean that could just be I want to say that could just easily be a throwaway line that they didn't think. Like, let's be real. Only, like, the real Sonic fans, like the hardcore Sonic fans, know about Titan Tails. I highly doubt those writers know anything about that cursed-ass super form of Tails. So, I mean, there's a chance, but, like, I'm like, what are the chances? I mean, it could be a funny reference, but I don't know. There are Teen Titans in the DC universe, so I mean, it could be a cute reference. I don't know. But yeah, let me see. What do y'all think about that Starfox game? They look uncanny to me, but the gameplay looks good. Oh, it's all a collection of DC Sonic stuff. Fox is hot. Fox is still hot. It's already a 9 out of 10 for me. Huh. Okay, alright. Starfox designs are worse than Sonic's first go at realistic. Alright. Got a little bit. We got a bit of a. Everybody seems to be digging the Starfox design. Excuse me. How's the weather? We just recently got rain and heat. The weather right now is stable, but I think we're supposed to be getting a little bit of rain later tonight. I don't know. The Midwest weather's weird right now. We're in that weird flux state of spring, summer, winter, where it's cold in the morning. It's like 40 degrees in the morning, and then it warms up to like 70 or 80 in the afternoon. We're in that weird Midwest in-between status. I don't know what to call it. In the third issue... Okay, hang on. Madeline, welcome on in. How you doing as well? Welcome. How you doing? I haven't seen the new direct yet because I want to react to it with y'all. Well, I've already seen the direct. I kind of wish I had saved it for the stream, but I was so curious I had to look at it. I don't know, y'all. I mean, look, this is the one chat that people are like, this is the furriest chat on Twitch. Y'all get mad. Actually, I know what, I'm just gonna, no, it's not the furriest chat on Twitch. It's the horniest chat on Twitch. It's gotta be top 10. I know anytime any character that would, even, it doesn't matter what the character is, the fact, if any character remotely attractive shows up on any game I'm playing, chat starts losing their minds like the fucking wolf in the Tex Avery cartoons back in the day. I'm talking eyeballs rolling on the table, tongues rolling out and shit like that, slamming and shit like, I'm like, guys, calm down. So if y'all are saying the Starfox designs are fine, clearly they're fine, right? But me personally, those designs, I think it's gonna take a while for me to get used to. It's gonna take a little while for me to get used to. Because people are saying it's supposed to be a reference to like the Super Nintendo puppet, designs. But I'm like, the puppets were kind of stylized. And this one looks like it looks like they just took animals and stuck their heads on top of like human bodies. And I'm like, that style works if you're gonna go, I'm not saying the style doesn't work. I'm just saying it reminds me of like Fantastic Mr. Fox, if y'all have ever seen that movie, where it's just literally a fox head on an anthropomorphic body. It's weird. I'm not gonna say it's bad. I'm not really a fan of it right now, but I'm sure if I look at it enough, I'll get accustomed to it. But every time I look at it, I'm like, oh! I literally have like a reaction every time I see it. No, I'm not gonna say I hate it. No, it's like, it would have to be a crazy, like, redesign for me to hate it. The only one I think that looked really fucking... I will say this much about the Starfox design. Their side profiles look fucking weird. Their side like, when they're doing this, like, when you see them from the side, their head, everything about the way their either it's their position or the way their bodies are, but it's like, they look like they got, like, weird hunch neck and then, like, cone heads. I know they're supposed to be animals, but like, I don't know. The side profile looks weird on those characters. I think the main negative thing, Okay, Joker, that's what I was getting to that. I was actually getting to that. I was just about to say, I think my biggest gripe with the whole Starfox thing, it's not even, like, the designs, whatever, right? The thing I think I'm most upset about is that it's another Star Fox 64 remake. That's the thing that probably upsets me the most. When are we gonna finally progress past that fucking story? I'm like, man, what we've only had what 1 or 2 Star Fox games that have gone beyond that? What's that? The dinosaur game and the, was it Assault or Command? Like, the video I want to show you is the interesting victory results I got during a festival in Sonic Racing Crossworld. It's a remake of the SNES game. Well, okay, so the reason people say 64 is because more people played 64 than the SNES game. From what I understand, the 64 game is a remake of the SNES game. So again, it's a remake of a remake of a remake of a remake, right? Like, Star Fox 2 takes place technically after Star Fox 64. So the furthest we've gotten is Star Fox 2, and I think Assault is a sequel to the Dinosaur. It's a sequel to Dinosaur Planet, which takes place after. So it's like, can we? Me personally, if it were me right now and I had a Nintendo Switch 2, I want to support Star Fox because I want more Star Fox, but I really don't want to play Star Fox 64 again. Wait, remake, 64. The Zero was a remake of. Yeah, no, it's like, at this point, I want them to progress the story, that's all. What's this? Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, this is it right here. There we go. Yeah, so, yeah. Like I said. Oh, wait. Oh, y'all can't. Chat, hang on. Chat, am I crazy? Is this. Okay, hang on. Chat. I need y'all to look at me. Has this been black the entire time? Don't say yeah. Please tell me it has been black the entire time. Why is it on my screen? It's showing up, but for you, I'm looking at what the stream is seeing, and I'm like, why is it black? Pause, man. Okay, hang on. God damn it, man. Chat, why didn't y'all say something? Y'all gotta help me out. Y'all know I have like a 5-second goldfish memory span. Y'all say something in chat and I look over that, I'm like, you're right, let me talk about this for 10 minutes. And then whatever I was doing gets deleted out of memory. Whatever it was, I could be like, here, let me take a quick sip of water. And then someone will say, did you know that water is like clear because of... And I'll be like, yeah, that's right. How come water is like that? And I'll put the water bottle down. I will completely forget to drink. Okay, hang on. Speaking of which, I do need to drink. Hang on a second. My bad, chat. My bad. I thought y'all were seeing what I was seeing the whole time. I was looking at the Starfox remake stuff. But anyway. So, it's the original, a reboot, and then there's a remaster, reimagining, and remake. So yeah, the game has been done 3 times in the past, what, decade or 2? It's black screen, the video game. Yeah, alright. I think OBS is being the Mickey? Okay. Okay. Alright, chat. I'm good now. You all can see what I see. Right? Alright. But yeah, I think that's probably my biggest complaint is like, it'd be like if... I don't even know how to... There's no other game that I could think of that has this... Where only one game gets like the remake over and over again. Chat, can y'all think of any other game that gets this treatment that doesn't really get a sequel? They keep remaking the same game over and over again. I think this is like the only one that has this problem. Hey, you put that gun away, Richard. You put that gun away. Hey, put that. Don't you point that gun at me. I will turn the screen black again. Don't think I won't. Last of Us. Oh, yeah. Well, they made a... I guess they did make one sequel, and then I guess after that, Last of Us remake and Last of Us and... Yeah. Sonic 1. Elaborate. Mega Man 2. Elaborate? Are you talking about all the classic games after Mega Man 2? I wouldn't say those are remakes of the original game. The story did continue. Sonic 4? You shut up. Donkey Kong Country? Yeah, no, see, there's not a lot of games that have this issue. Chat's just fucking with me at this point. Street Fighter 2... Yeah, they eventually got to 3, 4, and 5, and 6. A lot of people didn't like Falco's legs. What do you mean Falco's legs? Did they show Falco's legs? Was that in the direct? I maybe only saw like the trailer. I saw the trailer on Twitter during a lunch break. And I think all they showed was the gameplay. It's funny too, because when I was watching it, I was like, oh, wait a minute. I was like, this level looks very familiar. Oh, it's the Starfox 64 level again. Damn it, it's a remake of 64, ain't it? They're birds. Okay, where can I look up Falco's legs without getting some weird-ass DeviantArt shit? Like, where can I look this up without getting some DeviantArt shit? I don't want to see... Look, chat, if any of y'all link me Starfox in a building, I'm going to be pissed off and there will be no more streams for the rest of the month. Y'all hear me? Don't link me any Starfox images with giant buildings in the... Okay? If you know, you know. Don't you do it. Alright, let's see. Don't look. Okay, should I not look? Am I gonna regret looking at this? Alright, hang on. Let's see this. Alright, let's take a quick look-see at this. Alright. Yeah, this is what I mean. Okay, so this is what I mean. It's weird because, like, the renders on this right here, it don't look bad. I like this. But for some reason, the way they look in the game, he looks like he's got fat face syndrome. Something, it don't look right in the game, but here it looks fine. I like this. I don't like that. Why is, chat, what is, it's like the angles or something. I think it's just bad angles. Something about it just don't look right in the game. But I do like this render. That's pretty clean. This is honestly, this is a render I expect to see in Smash Brothers, the new Smash Brothers. How they're always like, oh, we're gonna up the fidelity of Fox every game and show every fucking fur hair moving in the wind and hyper-realistic whiskers and shit. This is exactly what I imagine Fox will look like in the next Smash game, because they're probably gonna use this design, honestly. This don't look bad. I actually, y'all can't see it because my camera's blocking it, but this don't look bad. I actually like that. Okay. But I don't, he looks, why'd they do him like that? That is not a very pleasant picture to look at. I don't like it. But this is clean. All right, let's see what Falco look like. It's the it's the DLS. It's the DLS filter. All right. Let's see Falco. Oh! 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 Oh, I don't like that. Oh, no, I don't like that. No, that's real bird legs. How? Oh, I don't like that. I don't. Oh, that don't look. Oh, ooh. Yeah, okay. Oh, all right. Enough. Get off my screen. Get off my screen. I can't look at that. I can't. No, that is mad uncomfortable to look at. I don't know what that is. Them's real bird legs, chat.
Contributions out of nowhere.
I mean, y'all did say that he had bird legs. When y'all said that, I thought you meant like he had like the human legs, but they were like, you know how like bird legs are like hard cartilage shit. I thought it would just be that. You know, like Daffy Duck legs or something like that. He got the fucking raptor leg bend and shit in there. I don't want to see that fucker walk or run. Oh, that I didn't like that, chat. I didn't like that. I couldn't even look at the rest of his. I couldn't even look at like the upper body. My eyes went straight to the legs. Them's chicken legs, chat. Wolfie, I upload a special video that'll cheer you up. Bro, I don't need cheering up. I need consoling. I feel like I need therapy after looking at that. Peppy. Honestly, not the worst design. Hey, he a rabbit. He a rabbit on a body. That is rabbit head on a body. Hang on, let's get the no burning ranges right now. I need to be very dead ass serious. Yeah, it's the least offensive. I don't feel one way or the other about this. All right, here's Slippy. It's the same thing. This looks. You can't say he's not a frog. He is definitely a toad. But he looks weird in the game. It's got to be like the lighting and the camera angles. He looks fucked up in here. Here it's like, all right. I think it's the lighting and the camera angles they use on in the game models. Cause this looks like something you'd see in a horror game. You know what I mean? Like this is very what's the game I'm talking about, chat? Where you're like the little raincoat girl running through the giant, like all the giants and shit trying to eat you. This looks like something you'd see in the background of that game, trying to eat you. What's that game called? It's like a horror game. Little Nightmares, chat. This looks like something you'd see in the back of Little Nightmares. Like imagine you're like running on the little desk here, and that thing's in the background trying to eat you. It's weird. It's so weird. Like, I like the renders, but then I see them in game and I'm like, Wolfie, look at the link. Let me look at the link. Send link. Oh, they got the Star Wolf characters? Alright. That's a wolf. That's a wolf. All right. You know what I honestly think I need, chat? I think I need the full body render like they did for the other ones. Like, just the head, you're not getting the full thing, right? You're just getting just the headshot, and the headshot, it's just animal. It is literally just wolf head with whatever they decide to put on them. I need to see the full fit. I need to see what he's gonna look like in the next Smash game. That's Wolfie's doing. No, it ain't. No, chat. No. Hang on. Let's see the rest of Star Wolf. Leon. Honestly, this style kind of works for him. This kind of works for him. Alright, that kind of works. That kind of works for him. Alright. You never see full bodies? True, but I mean, like, I want to see the full fit. So I can judge accurately. I know we're only going to be seeing the face doing this. You know, Fox, we're here to help. But... okay, now, how come he looks kind of stylized? He kind of looks... Pigma looks kind of stylized. This is definitely Fat Bastard coming in to ruin the vibe status, though. Which is good, because it fits the Pigma aesthetic perfectly. What does this remind me of? Chat, you know what this reminds me of? It's the Seth Rogen. It's the character from the new Animal Farm movie that sucks ass. What's that? Napoleon from Animal Farm. The new Animal Farm movie. They're after all this meat! Then they gotta get Seth Rogen to voice him? Apparently he voices pig characters. That's like a clause in Seth Rogen's contract now. Alright. Last and certainly not least, let's see what, what's this fucker's name again? Not Andros. What is this fucker's name? Andros is his uncle. Andrew. Yeah. Uncle Andros. Yeah. Alright. Seth Rogen voiced Donkey. He did voice Donkey Kong. He looks like Sun Wukong. I think the best looking ones of this bunch is probably Andrew and Pigma, and everybody but Wolf looks slightly, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've seen hundreds of thousands of wolves, you know? I've seen so many videos of actual wolves, I'm like, that's just a wolf. Need something more. The other ones still look slightly stylized. Like, these guys still look like you know. The wolf just looks like a wolf. I still think the best wolf design is still the one from that one Starlink game or whatever it was. That one was pretty sick. Also, the Smash Ultimate render was really good of him. Those are my favorite wolf designs. What's this? Ready for a jump scare? He's Andros. Let's see. Hey, Scoots, can you link me can someone link me what Cat looks like in this one? I saw a tiny thumbnail, but maybe there's like an HD render now. Yeah, this is the one, chat. This is the one I'm talking about right here. I like this design of wolf. This and the Smash Ultimate design are probably my favorites. I like that one. Alright, let's see. Y'all want me to look at this? Oh. What the fuck? That's the most stylized character yet! That's the most stylized of all the characters. What the fuck? That looks great. I mean, that's Andros. Damn. Okay. British teeth. Okay, chat, chill out. What if we have British people in the chat right now? No, this is the best looking design in the whole game right now. I'm gonna stand by what I said. I still think the Fox render, this one right here, I like it. Actually, now I'm looking at the legs. They're missing a lot of leggage. You can't give them the anthro designs and then give them tiny legs like that. It don't... Now, I just looked a little closer at his feet. That's, I mean, that's how Fox legs are, but like... He's always had tiny legs? Has he? I'm used to seeing him in Smash. Where he has like normal-ish human proportions. Now that's half of his height right there cut off. I mean, there goes the argument about the metal legs. You can't say he has metal legs now. Overall, the Starfox designs, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while to get used to these. I'll show Cap, but remember the lighting. Alright, let me see this. Got Cat there. And we got... That's some harsh-ass lighting. I'm gonna tell you that right now, chat. That's some harsh-ass lighting. She ain't even pink. She's not even pink. I'm gonna say this right now. This is a really bad screenshot. Not the best picture. It's like when you take a picture of someone while they're talking, you always get a face like this. Like some ugly-ass face, you know what I mean, chat? Someone's gonna clip that, but like, you always get like a weird picture of them while they're talking mid-sentence. This is not a endearing picture. She looks like a gremlin. And she ain't even pink. What's this? So someone put... Apparently that's the Japanese artwork of her, I think. Wow. Yeah, I mean... And they wonder why 90s kids, like why so many 90s kids grew up to be furries. Wouldn't have to worry about that if this was the design we got back in the SNES days. She dyes her fur? Oh, word? Oh, I didn't know that. Alright. Is there an official render of her yet, or is this all we got? Let me see. Oh, hang on. We got a new render. Ah, his legs are still there. Oh, I don't want to see those. Okay. Let me just block those out real quick. Man, something about Fox's face is upsetting, ain't it? He looks like he's got I don't know what to call that, resting indifference face? A little derpy there. Everybody else, Falco look a little, yeah. Slippy and Peppy. They alright. Falco is gonna take a lot of time for me to get used to. I get that off my screen. I can't look at that, man. There's one pic where Falco's lean forward, gamer posture. Yeah, alright. I want to see them run down the hallway like the... Yeah, I was about to say this. I was gonna say this. I'm like, I want to see these guys run, man. Doing that, like the N64 screen. Yeah, I remember that. I think Falco might be the worst one. Can you imagine Crystal's? That's, you know what? Someone posted a theory too about the Starfox thing. They said maybe the reason we're never gonna get past Star Fox 64 is because they don't want to ever address Crystal again. Crystal clearly pissed somebody at Nintendo off. They're like, yeah, if we just don't go past that, we don't have to ever use that character again. Ugh. Nintendo has no excuses to why they can't make an F-Zero game if they can't I tweeted the same thing today, Scoots. I said, man, I really wish they would remake F-Zero GX as much as they do 64. Or I guess in this case, Star Fox 1. They have beef with Rare? I mean, they still own the character of Crystal. Isn't Crystal a trophy and a damn assist in the Smash games? They can use her. She's their character. They can use her anytime they want. I think they're just being stubborn. I don't know what it is. She kind of ruined her relationship with Fox, though. Wait, are you talking about in Command or Assault? Because aren't those games, excuse me, non-canon? Because, well, we'll never know if they're canon or not because they never went past those games. Command? Wait, which is the one where she splits up with Fox and joins Star Wolf? Which one? Which game is that? Is that Command? That's Command. Okay. That's what I do. And Command is the one with multiple endings, right? Is that also Command? Yeah, I think they should do that. They should just do, not another Command, don't remake Command, but like, just do the next Starfox game like that. Give us multiple endings and shit like that. That's great. I like that. And make them weird as hell, like one where Fox becomes like an F-Zero racer, and then we can get a sequel to F-Zero finally. I'm saying, like, they said we don't want to do a new F-Zero game because we can't innovate and shit like that, and it's like... hasn't stopped you with Star Fox. And if their idea of innovating was adding the motion controls to the Zero game, stop. Get help. That isn't ending in Star Command. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, just have the endings be weird. If you're scared about making stories canon and weird and shit like that, especially after the biggest commercial of all time, which was the Mario Galaxy movie for Star Fox, interest in this game is going to be higher than ever. This was your chance to do something new. But you know what? I guess it's a good starting point for people. 64 was really popular for a reason, so I guess this is 64 for a new age. This ain't your daddy, Star Fox, except that it kinda is. This is actually Unk Star Fox, but remade for a new age. I remember news about one of the Need for Speed devs wanting to make an F-Zero game for Wii. You know how many people have been trying to make F-Zero games for the longest time and no one has been able to do it? No one has any game come close to matching F-Zero besides like maybe Wipeout from like PSP era. Probably some indie games that I don't know about, but like there's no sci-fi, you know, high-speed death battle, death race type racers anymore. Fast Racing Neo, Fast RMX. People are saying immediately. Are those indie games though? Everybody's saying fast games. Are these like the Fast and Furious games? What the hell? I'm talking. Let's. Okay, so we already established that indie games they hit everything, right? I'm saying as far as like big budget titles go, F-Zero was the one. F-Zero and Wipeout, really. All they gotta do is F-Zero GX Deluxe or something like that with online. Here's the thing. I'm actually wondering now if the reason they don't want to... if they're gonna remake any game, I'm betting Nintendo would do... what's the one on 64? Is that AX? No, AX is the arcade one. What's the one on 64? Like... they would probably X, thank you. I say AX. AX is the arcade version of GX. GX is, I'm thinking the reason they don't want to remake that is because obviously Sega made that for them. I don't know if like where that game lies as far as Nintendo being able to do anything with it. Obviously, if they just went to Nintendo or Sega and said, "Hey, we're gonna, you know, F-Zero GX, can you whatever?" I'm sure RGG, which is the studio that did make F-Zero GX back in the day, kinda. Technically, they did it. I'm sure they would be like, "Yeah, sure, we'll do it." But like. The Sega that made GX is a different Sega than today, and I'm wondering if they even still have the source code or whatever, the code for all that. Like, I'm wondering if that's a reason we haven't seen them remake it or redo it or anything like that. RGG made F-Zero. Well, okay, so technically the Sega studio that made F-Zero GX was Hitmaker. And, oh, I'm sorry, Amusement Division. That was the guys who made Monkey Ball 1 and 2 on GameCube. And they also made F-Zero GX and Spike Out. But then, when Sega decided to kill themselves back in 2003, and they killed all their studios and everything, Amusement Vision wound up becoming RGG when they made Yakuza. And they've been a Yakuza studio ever since, really. So technically, there are probably still people at RGG that did work on F-Zero back in the day. But I'm guessing a majority of those people that made that game back in the day are probably long gone. That was a long time ago. Like, Sega had some good-ass studios back then, man. They were cooking. Every studio was producing hit after hit, but they weren't selling. Because all they really were like, good arcade games. Amusement Vision, Hitmaker. Amusement Vision, Hitmaker, UGA, Sonic Team even, AM2. Now all those studios are gone, man. But yeah, anyway, sorry I got into my Sega spiel. Let's move on to the next news story. Okay, damn. So chat, did y'all know that Target had a big old Pokemon thing? I'm sure most of y'all already know this. I just found out about this.